Hello. Okay, I am going to show you how to do your assignment, the vocabulary assignment. Um, we talked about it a little bit in class, and now I'm going to go through the first one with you so that you know exactly what to do. So you have your paper with the vocabulary word, the page number. Now, some of you might have a different page number because remember, there's two different types of books. So this is one, and then some of you have this one where it's a different page. Okay, this would be Gaylor's class, and then Fisher's gray class would have this one. Okay, but most of you have this one, so I'm going to stick with this. All right, so you would go to page 8, and the first word is bulged. Okay, and the V next to it, that's the part of speech. Okay, and the V stands for verb. So we know that bulged is a verb. And if you look on page 8, I want you to find that word and I want you to read it in the sentence so that you know um, what the context is. Okay. So in this case, it says his cheeks bulged with laugh balls, but he swallowed them. Remember, this was when Joey was laughing at Suds for his lunchbox. Okay, so it bulged, his cheeks bulged. So when we look for the definition, we want to make sure that it fits with that sentence. So to find the definition, you go to Google Classroom, ELA, and at the top there's an online dictionary and there's a thesaurus. The online dictionary, you click on that and that will take you to this, and you click here and you write, you have to type the word. Now make sure you spell it right. Okay. So bulged, and then you just click this search button and make sure that it's the verb, and this is the verb. And we have to swell, curve outward, or stick out, as in bulging eyes, or to be filled to overflowing, a bulging notebook. Well, if it's the bulging cheeks, so that would fit to swell or curve outward or stick out. So you're going to go here and then you're going to type in here to swell or curve outward. Okay, that's it. That's the definition. That's all you have to do. Now, the next thing is you need to find synonyms. Synonyms are words that mean the same. So there's two different words, but they have the same meaning. Okay, antonyms are the opposites. Okay, so like hot and cold. Okay, so they mean the opposite. To find the synonyms and antonyms, you need to go to the thesaurus. We are going to be using this a lot. When you click on that, it will take you to the source. The source, you need to use this just like you would the dictionary. So I type in bulged. And now, when you look at this, remember that we're using bulged as a verb. Look up here. It has swollen object. First of all, it says noun, swollen object. Then it has verb, project outward. This, we want the verb. So I need you to click on that and it changes. Okay. So if I were here, like lump, nodule, wart, those are not synonyms for a verb. Those are nouns. So you need to make sure that you are on the verbs. And so here are all the synonyms: bloat, protrude, sag, swell, balloon. Those are all things that mean to get bigger, okay? Because that's what his cheeks were doing. They were getting bigger. They were swelling. They were expanding. So you take two of those, and I don't care which two, and you go back to here, and you just write two of them. So I'm going to choose swell, and I'm going to choose expand, because expand means to get bigger, and that's what his cheeks were doing. Okay. There, you saw how many there were, so you only need to pick two. Then I'm going to go back, and if you scroll down, you will see that it'll say antonyms for bulge. Okay, now these are all the antonyms. So we have shrink, tighten, abridge, compress, contract. All of these mean to get smaller. okay? So instead of the cheeks getting bigger and bulging, the opposite of that would be that the cheeks get smaller, okay? So you just take two, and I don't care which two, it doesn't matter. You go back to this, and I'm going to say shrink, and I'm going to put reduce, okay? Just means to get smaller, and that's all you have to do. So I've done the first one for you. So you can just, I don't even care if you fill in these ones with the information on your paper, but then you will have to do plunk, which is also a verb, and smirked, which is also a verb. Make sure that you look up the page numbers and read it in the sentence so that your definition fits the meaning in the story. Okay? Um, so hopefully you have listened to me read chapters 1 through 4. You have done either the paper or on the classroom. You have done the setting right here, setting fourth grade rats. Okay. And then those two vocabulary words. And that is what you need to have done for your next class. Enjoy.